Hello gang, Jeff Wizzery, jeffwizzery.com. Back once again. In this video, I will continue my social media mastery series. The first video, if you didn't watch it, you may want to, was centered around creating a Facebook page to market and promote yourself, your business, your services, whatever you're offering. Now this video is going to concentrate on creating a welcome page within the new programming framework iframes, using iframes template developed by a wonderful gal named Jo over the UK, and her website is Social Networking Academy. I really like her templates, so I'm going to use them, and the best thing about it is they are free, and she has 4 different templates at this point to choose from. So this video, I'm basically going to take you through the steps of how to create a iframe welcome or capture page to utilize in your newly created Facebook page. So this is the Social Networking Academy. It's the socialnetworkingacademy.com if you want to bookmark it. And Jo has all kinds of stuff about tutorials regarding everything centering around Facebook marketing and social networking. And on the resources, you see the free iframe templates, which is right here, and that'll bring you to this page which we're on. So I'm going to take you through the steps required to build and upload into your Facebook page. This is my social media mastery page, and this is what I created using her template, which I'm going to show you. It's really nice and professional. You can add a video talking about your products and services. So without further ado, we will go back, and the first 2 designs here, basically you can upload images, you can talk about your free stuff or your services. That's design 1 and 2. The bottom 2, you can actually include a video. I like this one because if you, the 4th one here, it puts the video and the opt-in side by side, and it kind of, there are some constraints. You can only do it 200 pixels wide, so I like this one where the video has a much more room. So this is kind of my template of choice, but everybody has their own preferences. So I'm going to pick design 3. So now you'll see here when you go into the template, it's just as easy as it looks. You just go down the line here and enter the information as required to build your template. Now there is a default where, you know, she puts it what it should look like, and you can keep this where it says step 1 and step 2, or you can create your own files, whether they're JPEG or GIF or PNG files, to upload in these boxes. What I did, and I encourage everybody to do that, the first master template that I did, I took a notepad basically, or a Pages in Apple, and I just entered all the information, so subsequent templates I can just, rather than having to retype everything, I can just cut and paste it from this notepad back into here, so it makes it a lot easier. The first thing here, we want to basically, we want to add a banner, and that'll be something that hopefully you have taken a screenshot of, or you know, produce again in an HTML editor, something nice that represents you and your business. I'm going to just rebuild this page for example purposes, and I'll pull my screenshot of my banner image, and that's the first thing you do. Then you want to remember in our first video, if you didn't watch it, you can add a like button code, and that just adds a like button. That's one of Facebook's, when you're creating a fan page, that's one of their little macro programming things you can create in iframes as a like button. So here's my like code. I've actually got 2 like codes. One's a button style, and the other one is just a regular one-line type style. It takes up more room and it has more information. I kind of like just the basic button style like code, and this again I got from that iframe code creator in Facebook. So I'm going to copy that in here, paste it, and then as we go down, you see how easy this stuff is? Now this is your default image. You can either leave that step 1 where it says like with an arrow that'll point up to your header graphics, or you can be, if you want to be more creative, you just hit no there, and then you browse your own image. And again, I've got all these already set up in different JPEG files, PNG files, screenshots I've done, or HTML editing. If you don't know how to do that, you can contact me, or you can do some advanced searches for how to create images in HTML editors like Envu, which I'm going to do some more of that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Now the free stuff is what you're going to want to be promoting. So right here, I just put free video training on how to master social media. And I'll copy that over here. And here you can basically, dress it up with whatever font you want. Most of the time, you probably want to center it. I'm using 4-point font size, and I like kind of this Comic Sans. Now, everybody's got their own preference, but you can make this bigger, smaller. You can use a lot of different fonts here. And then you can go in and you can change the color palette on any of these. So if I want to make social media red, I could just highlight it and change that to red. I'm going to just skip that for now to keep this moving. Now this is a subparagraph under your main header. I put learn what top MLM earners are not telling you, so we'll copy that over here. Again, I will just center it, make it 14-point. And I'm going to make it Comic Sans font family. And again, you can go in and dress that up however you want it. Now, this is your default step 2 image, which is this step that points to your video. So again, I basically designed my own in an HTML editor, and it's in one of these files here, which is this one. So I'm going to use my own header there for my subheader. And then the video embed code, if you don't know how to upload your videos to YouTube, get some training on that. It's not that hard. Once you got your video on YouTube, they always produce what's called an embed code. And you just copy and paste that. And then again, you're going to have to, whatever video you're using, if it's somebody else's, I do encourage people to shoot your own videos so people see your face, they identify with you, and that personalizes it to you and further brands you and your products and services. So that's where you put the video embed code. And then the one thing I was going to tell you, I'm going to have to look at this, but sometime on the embed code, if you put your video in, it doesn't center it. It'll knock it off to the left. If you like center justification like I do, there's HTML code for center. It's pretty easy. It's just called center with 2 of these little backward and forward facing arrows. So I'll have to see if I'll come back to that if we're going to have to add that in. And then your additional stuff is just, if you, like I said, fill in your information below and watch your MLM business explode. And I'm getting really good on my I shouldn't say that, Facebook pay-per-click. I'm getting very good click-through responses on that. So I'm really psyched because I'm getting a high percentage of people that are opting into my ads. And again, I'll make that Comic Sans here. And then you can put some more subparagraph or additional stuff if you want. And then now for the opt-in embed code, this is where whatever autoresponder, because you're going to want to have autoresponder messages go out to the people that opt in. So you touch them, 5, 8, 12 times over a month, say a month period. If you don't know what an autoresponder is, I can get you more information on that. There's some major ones out there. I use Traffic Wave. I think it's the best bang for the buck. It's very simple to understand. But once you set up a campaign that whoever you're targeting for this campaign, you're going to use this as your capture page for them people to opt into, then you want the autoresponder to start sending them messages to try to get them to go the next step further and maybe purchase your product or service. But when you set up that campaign, I use Traffic Wave. Again, it'll produce a code for you, and that's what this is. So in the forms section, the form just meaning where they fill in their name, email, if you want a telephone number, and then they hit a submit button. That's what the form is. So I'll copy that in and paste it here. And then all we do at this point, I'm going to widen this out, is we hit preview. And we should see what our new beautiful capture page is going to look like. There's my image that I uploaded. There's my little like button code with the number of likes. I've had this on for a couple days and it's up to 180 likes, so we're getting a lot of activity. I created the step 1. Please click the like button. This is all what I just put in as far as the text goes. I created this step 2 in an HTML editor. I kind of like that neon bubble look with these crude looking down arrows pointing to my video, which was that opt-in code. And then this is the end of it here, and this is where they opt in. Name, email, phone. Click here to start your training. Once they do that, and then they verify their email address for anti-spam laws, then we send them we send the opt-ins about 11 video series training email series. So it's great value, and like I said, this Joe's Social Media Academy website, I think, is really great, and the best thing about it is she does this all for free for people. So I want to really promote her site, and it's one I'm using exclusively at this point. So that's basically it. Once you do that, you got to remember now, if you're satisfied, if you're not satisfied with this, you just hit edit, goes back to that page. The other thing is, make sure that before you install this on your Facebook page that you created, just go ahead and make sure you right-click and copy that install code. Because if you go to install and you didn't write or copy that down, you're going to be screwed. Because if you have to come back to this, the templates, you can't save them. You'll have to start all over again. So make sure once you're satisfied, you do copy and paste that install code. Because when you hit install in Facebook, okay, it's going to go away from our template, and now it's cleared out. Okay, now you see, once we click the install button, it goes to an add iframes, and then the page you created in Facebook should be on this drop-down menu. If you created a page, it will be here. They're just prompting you to, select what page you want to add this iframes welcome template to. So I'm just going to install it in Jeff's MLM Magic, which I created in video 1, and we'll see if that works. And then it'll say add iframes, and you hit that button, and then it shows your page that you created. Now this is, I haven't uploaded any images, this was just a dummy fan page I created in my first video, but with your page, you'll probably have an image over here and whatnot. Then what you want to do is you go click on the iframes tab, and that key I told you to copy, and here's where you'll paste it. It says paste, enter the key to continue, and then hit continue, and it says congratulations, install is complete, and then you'll want to refresh your page, wherever your refresh page tab is on your browser, and then it should become a brand new welcome page. Isn't that neat? That's exactly what we just put in that template. Now you can start advertising this. I'm going to do subsequent videos on promoting this page that we just created with a Facebook ad, which is called Facebook Pay-Per-Click. But you can do whatever you want with this at this point. Now, you may want to go into the edit button so it doesn't just say iframe. I usually call it whatever I name my page, in this case, Jeff's MLM Magic. So basically, if you want, what you can do is you can go into edit. Let's see. Okay, let's go here and see if some of these edit tabs, here it is. We got back into, what I was trying to do is get into my pages back office, so to speak, where we can edit everything. And you see here where it says apps, that's where the iframe app goes into. Here it is, iframes. All you have to do is hit edit settings, and it'll load up if my computer will work at all today. Yeah, you know, I paid a lot for this Apple MacBook Pro, and these things are just as slow as Windows computers when it boils down to it. Anyways, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but it'll come up and it'll show you the name iframes, and you can just type over that and put Jeff's MLM Magic, and then close it out, save it, and then basically when you go back to your page, it'll say Jeff's MLM Magic instead of iframe there. So that's it. That's how easy it is to upload iframes into your Facebook page. So you got a professional looking capture page for your business service that you're promoting. I want to wish all of you the best of luck marketing wise out there, and I will see you in our next video.